You did everything right. You prayed when it felt impossible. You stayed consistent when giving up seemed easier. You believed even when the doubts whispered louder than your hope. You showed up. Again. And again. And again. And still, life feels heavy. There is a weight you carry quietly, a weight that isn't fear, isn't panic, but something else, tiredness. A deep, slow tiredness that comes from hoping for a long time, from showing faith without seeing reward. You don't speak about it much. You don't want to seem ungrateful. You don't want to seem like your faith is failing. But there is a question that keeps surfacing quietly, in the corners of your heart: if I did everything right, why does it still hurt? You watch life move forward around you. People finding doors open, blessings arriving, prayers being answered. And yet, you remain in the same place. Waiting. Wondering. Trying to understand. You may feel like God has forgotten you, or maybe that you are doing something wrong. But this is not a coincidence. You are not alone. This video is for you, for the ones who believe, the ones who try, the ones who obey, and still struggle. There is a kind of exhaustion that comes not from doing too much, but from believing too much without seeing change. You didn't stop trusting God. You didn't walk away. You didn't give up. You just got tired. Tired of being strong. Tired of explaining. Tired of keeping your faith when nobody noticed. And the hardest part is the silence. You feel like you can't say it out loud. You feel like faith spaces only have room for victory, for breakthroughs, not for quiet endurance. So you smile. You nod. You say the right words. You keep going. And yet, inside, you wonder, how long does faith have to hurt before it is answered? This is not doubt. This is long obedience. This is the quiet strength it takes to rise again and again, even when the world does not applaud you. And God is not disappointed in you. The pain you feel is not failure. The waiting you endure is not oversight. It is shaping, quietly. You are being prepared. Slowly. Gently. Even in silence. Silence makes it harder. Not pain, not effort, silence. You prayed and nothing changed. You waited and nothing shifted. You trusted and the situation stayed the same. And slowly, a subtle question creeps in. Why them? Why do they move ahead when you remain? Comparison sneaks in not because you are bitter, but because you are human. You celebrate for others. You cheer silently. But privately, it aches. You wonder if God forgot your name. You ask yourself if your faith is not enough. You question if something was missing in your obedience. And yet, silence does not mean absence. Some of God's deepest work happens where there is no noise. Where no one notices. Where the world moves on and yet God is quietly shaping what cannot yet be seen. And though it hurts, this silence is not empty. It is full. Full of preparation. Full of growth. Full of unseen work. Waiting feels passive, but it is not. Waiting is where your motives are refined. Where your faith becomes quieter, yet stronger. Waiting teaches you to trust without visible reward. Waiting grows endurance you cannot measure. Waiting builds depth of character that nothing else can. Some seasons don't give immediate answers. They reshape you internally. They teach lessons in humility, patience, and hope. God doesn't rush what needs roots. If He moved you too fast, you might arrive too early, too unprepared. Instead, He works in silence, layering strength, patience, and quiet trust. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. The very struggles, the delays, the silent nights, the unanswered prayers, they are all part of what prepares you for the life, the blessing, the fruit that is coming. And one day, you will realize that the waiting was not wasted. It taught you to stand even when no one was applauding. You don't need louder faith. You don't need stronger words. You don't need to force hope. You just need permission to rest. God sees the prayers you whispered in private. He sees the obedience no one noticed. He sees the mornings you got up even when it was easier to stay in bed. None of it was wasted. This season is not proof that God failed you. It is proof that He trusts you with the process. Even now, even here, He is with you. Even now, the struggle is not a punishment, but a shaping. Even now, the waiting is meaningful. Let that sink in. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are growing in ways that time will reveal. God, you see the ones who tried and are still waiting. You see the tired faith, the quiet obedience, the strength it took just to keep going. Give them peace tonight, strength for today, and hope that does not rush you. Teach them how to trust you even when answers are delayed. Protect their hearts from discouragement. Remind them that waiting is not failure. That being faithful in silence is still obedience. Amen.